What's up, MTV? It's your girl Katie. This is Laugh Cry DIY. I have come all the way to beautiful, cloudy Portland to hang out with my best friend Lindsay in her super cute house, but there's only one freaking problem.
I have one blank wall in my basement.
No! Oh, I painted over this. All right, here we are in Lindsay's very cool, very fun pop art basement. I love this basement for several reasons. One, it is very comfy and cozy, and Lindsay has done a great job of adding pops of pattern, pops of color. And number two, it is such a good idea in your darkest, ugliest spaces in your house to go really big and bold and bright. But we still have these two blank white walls. And because I came to Portland so that Lindsay and I could go to a Dua Lipa concert, we decided, why don't we do a little something about that? Not sorry. And because we want to keep with the pop art theme, Lindsay had envisioned a really bold, bright, super fun, super geometric pop art mural. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. Now we are in a basement, so we're gonna be working with some very creative lighting today. And guess what? Even though Lindsay and I have been planning this for months and I leave tomorrow, we still don't know what we're gonna paint on this wall. But while we figure that out, I'm gonna set up to actually paint. Now because we're working on carpet, I actually like to run a line of painter's tape along the carpet and then put the drop cloth and retape over it. Welcome to Design Central. Today we have Lindsay, homeowner, Lindsay. And we have Michaela, and they are currently designing what's gonna go on the wall because we've had months to do it, but why not do it minutes before? So I will say, this isn't a moment of hell, but it is a moment of learning, which is we got masking tape, which is painter's tape, but it is light colored, and the wall is also light colored. So we're just gonna need to be really mindful as we paint to keep an eye on where this is. Oops. How is designing going, ladies?
Great! Michaela might think otherwise.
So as we know, in DIY, the devil is in the details. And I asked Lindsay how well she wanted her door painted, and you said, do I want it to be janky? No.
I mean, honesty.
So I'm really nicely covering up her joints for her, which is not something I necessarily would do for myself. All right, we have everything taped off. And one problem sometimes when you're taping is that if you just paint straight over tape line and you peel it up, there's probably still gonna be some bleed through. So you need a substance to create a shield between your tape and your colored paint so that when you peel it off, it's a really clean, crisp line. What are we gonna use to do that? Today we're gonna use big old cock. And you just run it right down the seam, and that creates a perfect barrier. How's it looking?
Pretty good.
You just erased half of it.
It's great. It's like 90% there. Basically, my two creative friends are coming together to bring me the pop art wall of my dreams.
Cock
five.
Cock five. 2 hours later, we have an official design.
Yay!
Now we just have to figure out what colors to put where. That's all. Do you see it? Ooh, cool.
Like, let's try this red.
I feel like we should pull out the...
We have a design!
And we're still friends.
And all
More
friends.
importantly.
We've eaten, we've taken a break, and now we are ready to trace a pattern on the wall and do some painting. And the very, very, very special colors we have chosen today are
Bold and beautiful.
Yucuttan yellow. Work of art.
It's falling. Okay, one more. One thing we know for certain already before we get everything stenciled up here is that we're gonna paint the doors here. So we're doing this one yellow, we're doing this one blue because
Blue steel. How you feeling, Michaela? First door.
Pretty solid.
Pretty solid. Going in with black. Does this feel like a lot of pressure?
Yeah.
Literally, don't mess up. Only thousands of people on the internet are gonna make fun of you,
Comments.
leave comments.
About my painting
Yeah.
skills.
Yellow time, yellow time. Michaela, can you tell us what your high school mascots were?
It was the Mitchell corn kernels. Our colors were black and yellow, so I'm having a little bit of PTSD right now.
The corn kernels.
Literally.
Pop off, babe, pop off. So we are gonna trace the pattern onto the wall now. And I do not have my 4-foot level with me, but what I do have is a level taped to a measuring stick ruler. So
work smarter, not
work smarter, not faster. How long have you been wanting to do this?
moved here 5 years ago, stared at this blank wall for 5 years.
Okay, we're drawing different shapes on this wall and we need to make a circle. So we are doing the good old pencil and string trick. However, we don't have string, we have dental floss. So I'm just finding my middle point and then deciding how far out I want to bring that circle. It stopped about 4 inches before I needed it to, but looking good.
Get it, girl.
Circles are really hard. Okay, I need to draw some arches here, and the circles have really been trying me today, so when in doubt, steal your friend's decorative plate and then use that to draw your arches in this basement lighting. Scary stories. Also, the most frustrating thing of tonight is that we've only wanted to listen to the Dua Lipa soundtrack while filming, but YouTube will pull us down if we do. So we have no Dua, we have a lot of freaking problems.
Yeah. And honestly, that's capitalism's fault.
Facts. And we're taping, and we're caulking. After all this time, we've taped, we've traced, all that stuff, and now it is finally mother paint time!
Oh, I painted over this.
We went over the line, so we're gonna color match some paint tomorrow, fix it up, no one will know. So our inspiration for this was pop art Mondrian, which is like squares inside of squares. I know this is kind of looking like McDonald's vibes, a little bit.
It's because it's primary colors.
Yeah, it's primary colors.
They're the
It's not our fault.
colors that all other colors are based off of.
Check the pattern before you wreck the pattern. Pro tip, if you are tracing a bunch of patterns on a wall and some are gonna be left in white space and some are gonna be painted, like make a little X or something on the wall of the painted one, because it's very easy to forget your negative space and just make it really negative space. You guys, I know that you can't see it all, but it looks so freaking cool, and that's only the first coat. We're gonna get more opaque, we're gonna add more detail, but honestly, 10 out of 10, nailed
Would recommend.
Am I gonna show this? I don't know. We're very tired. Okay, pretend, good night. All right, you guys, we're back. It's day 2, and we have gotten all the color on the wall, but we need to go in and outline everything with black. So now it is everyone's favorite time, which is so we have taken off tape, and you can see like some straight clean lines in between, and now we are gonna fill in those lines with black. So basically every piece on this whole mural is gonna be outlined in black. Very graphic, very pop art. So now we have to re-tape along the inside of the lines to create the black line. It's tape inception, it never ends, but it must be done. So if this looks crazy to you guys, the way it's taped off, it has broken my brain, and we decided to put like 5 shapes over each other and then outline each individual shape in the correct layer. So
it should look right in the end.
It's gonna look great, but right now we're all a little stressed, and we feel crazy. All right, you guys, we gotta leave for the airport in like an hour. We have taped everything off, and we are finally gonna start to paint in the black lines around everything else. Let's do this. Literally leaving for the airport right now, but we have all the black in. It's gonna be so cool when the tape comes off. Stay tuned. Lindsay is the new star of Laugh Cry DIY.
On a very special Laugh Cry DIY.
Yeah.
New host. This is Lindsay's self-tape audition. Take 1 for Laugh Cry DIY. As you can see, I've been left here all alone to fend for myself. Okay, I'm going to put another coat of the black on all of this and watch another episode of Lizzo's Big Girls. So I'll let you know how that goes. Hey Laugh Criers, I've been following Katie's instructions to a T. Even without her here, I feel your presence still, Katie. Time to pull the black tape off. Tape is off, looking great. Time for the big reveal. Are you ready? I'm excited. Well, Katie, as you can see, it turned out amazing. I'm so excited. You're right, the white walls were terrible. And now I have something amazing to look at every time I'm downstairs watching television. So thank you. I love you, and I love all of your viewers.
Well, my dears, that was today's episode. Thank you so much to Lindsay for letting me absolutely destroy her walls. Thank you to Michaela for helping us out. Go Colonels. And thank you to you lovely people for watching every week, for commenting, for coming along for my moments of hell, for encouraging me. So if you want to keep hanging out with me while I tackle these creative projects, like and subscribe. And until next time.
He's giving us Blue Steel. He's giving us La Tigra. He's giving us his next great